What's up, YouTube? I'm at the Ollie's here on Jones Road, and I'm just going through everything that they have. They had a lot of new stuff. So there's a Cricket Youth t-shirt in medium, some cork board, not sure what it's for. I'm trying to show you the prices, but it looks like I'm a little fast here. But there was a little scrap box kit here. I think that was just $2.99. And some of the stuff they've had there, it's always been there, but they did have these binders that were new from Die Cuts with the View, and these were just $1. I didn't pick any of those up, but they were really, really nice. I just don't have any place to put those. Those have been sitting there for a while. I think those are just $1. Um, and the cupcake thingies, I think those have been there for a while. They had some new stickers, and these were for fall, so I picked a couple of those up. Those were just $1. And then they had this new Vicky Booten texture paste, and these were in like some more muted colors. Those were just $1. I did pick up one of those. Those have been there forever and ever. This resin molds, I don't know why no one's picking those up, but this is some new fabric that they had. And I think those were like some Christmas fabrics. And I think those were $2.99. They're the same price that they've always been, but they had new Christmas sets. Oh, and these I've been waiting for, the Heidi Swap notebook inserts. Those were $2.99, and I've been waiting for those forever. Those have been there. Those little baby stickers and the pumpkin stickers. Those have been there for a while, dwindling down, but yeah, still there. And I pulled something out from the back that had been there. Oh, they had some new box cards. Those ones, it's hard to tell, but I think those were the Jen Hadfield ones. I went to like 3 Ollies, and they had new box cards at every single one, and they were different. So this is the Cricket Cup. That's been there for a couple of weeks, and they just had a few of those left. The cupcake things have been there. Oh, this acrylic thing. It looks like it may hold your stamping pads, and it was just $1. This big huge thing. It looked like it was broken, but I was able to kind of put it back together. So I picked that up, and that was the last one on the shelf. They had your twine that they're selling for $1 a piece, which, you know, who wants to pay $1 a piece for that? The poo stickers have been there for a while, and so have the cupcakes, and a lot of this stuff has been there for a while. So yeah, I didn't pick up any of that. The paint's been there for a while. I think it's $1.49. Those have been there for a while, but I think they're almost gone. So those were $1. Some of the stickers, these are some just regular. It's just one card. It's like a stork card, and I think it was $1, but it's brand new. So not sure how long that'll be there, but I did not pick any of that up. These these markers have been there. They had a whole bunch of boxes last week, so it looks like those are dwindling down, as well as the chalk. They had boxes and boxes of that stuff, but it's dwindling down, as we can see. Just random stuff in that box. The crepe paper has been there for a while, but it's dwindling down. Let's see what else they have. The big gigantic poster board is dwindling down. It's almost gone. It's been there. So has the resin fill-ins. That was new, and I picked one of those up. It was just $1. It's just one of those light thingies, and it's in the shape of a candy cane. And then they had some Cricut foil, this adhesive foil, and it was like several colors. I think it was $2.99, I want to say. Those chocolate molds have been there. I think they had a few new ones, but a lot of them have been there for a while. So has the string that's been there for a while, and some more Cricut cups. I said they had a few more, but those are almost gone. Those have only been on the shelf for like a week or two. These are new. Those were $3.99. I did pick one of those up. But yeah, I don't know how long those will be there, but those were brand new. All of this vinyl, pretty much, except for that Cricut vinyl that we just saw, all of this vinyl's been there for a few weeks. This has been the resin colors have been there for like forever, but they had so much of it. It's starting to dwindle down. But yeah, they had all different kinds of vinyl, iron-on, adhesive, and it's dwindling down. That was new. I wanted to pick one of those up, but it was like $2.99 or something. I just thought it wasn't worth it, so I didn't pick it up. Lots of cookie cutters that are still there. This is new. This was some kind of weird glitter paper. It was 25 cents a sheet, but it was so weird. I didn't pick any up. This Heidi Swap planner was $1, but I didn't pick it up because I really don't get into planners, and it was made of glitter, so I didn't pick it up. They had this banner, what do you call those? Like a cutting board, and I picked that up. It was just $1. I picked it up. I really didn't need it. I'll probably put it in my giveaway. There was some notepad, but it was in Spanish, so I didn't pick it up. These were in a 3-pack, and it was just $1, so I picked up one or two of those. So I'll probably put some of those in my giveaway as well, because there was 3 of them for $1. And then, oh, I've been looking for this. This is the Heidi Swap like stamp, like date stamp thing, and it was $1.99. I did pick that up because I've been looking for that. And then this is some texture plates. They were just $1. I did pick those up because I've been wanting some of those, and I've just been avoiding them, but I finally picked them up. They had some ribbon that was $1 a piece, and I think I got the green one, not the pink one. Yeah, and then this was another resin mold. This was brand new. I hadn't seen this one. It was in the shape of a weird rock or something like that. It was just $1, but I didn't pick that up. And then there's lots of new cake, what do you call that? Toppings, sprinkles, a lot of different little decorating stuff for your cakes and cookies and things like that. But I didn't pick any of that stuff up. I don't think I did. I almost picked up the thing that you put in your mixes, like to make it crunchy, but I didn't pick any of that up. But this is just different ones. I'm not sure what the price of those were. Probably $1. Some of them may have been $1.49. But I didn't pick any of that up this time. So we just have more decorating stuff. Decorating. More sprinkles. I've been wanting to pick those up, but I just don't know what I would do with those sprinkles. I can't even eat them. I'm afraid I'll break a tooth or something. So I don't pick it up. Lots of melts they had, and they've kind of been squishing all of this stuff together. They used to have 2 different tables for all one for the melts and baking stuff, and then one for the other items. But this time they had them all pushed together. Oh, flavor burst. That's what it's called. I started to pick some of those up, but I didn't. I think I just forgot. But I've been wanting to try those, but I didn't pick it up. But they did have the black fondant, and I think for $1.99, and the white fondant for $1.99. So there's the white fondant there. And I pretty much went all the way around this table, and then I went down the aisles because they had I think a few things on the aisles. Oh, I forgot to mention they had this candy mold maker for $14.99, I think it was. It was hiding behind that acrylic thing, so I just took it. And they had a bunch of these cake frosting things, some of that copy paper for $4.99. And then just a lot of like those little Artesia little painting sets and things like that. Lots of different paint, pouring mediums, beads. A lot of this stuff has been there for a while. Those journals have been there, but I think they're dwindling down. They're kind of pricey. I think they're really nice journals, but nobody's really picking them up because they're kind of pricey. But they have some cute designs on there, so they're kind of like $3.99. Those have been there since day one that they had those out. Those have been there for like a couple of months, but they have them priced at $4.99, so they've just been sitting there. They're just way overpriced, and no one's picking them up. So I guess they'll just sit there. They had some umbrella sticks that I haven't seen. Those were new. And those little numbers, Catholics, you put those on cakes. Those were new. These balls have been there. But they look like they're dwindling down. So I think that's pretty much it for this area. Just a lot of different painting kits and things like that. Some of them are a little overpriced, and some of them just nobody. Those have been sitting there for a long time. Those are $5.99. I think they're just overpriced. People are not picking them up. That handmade paper is still there. They had a lot of it, but there's the Artesia set, $7.99. Not sure what kind of set that is. Some tie dye. Um, and what is that? Some 3D posters for $3.99. Oh, that was that family tree little memory booklet. I can't remember how much that was. I think that was a little pricey too. And I guess we're getting down here. Oh, though they had some voting stuff if you need to vote or have a voting drive. And then we're getting down here. Oh, here they go. There's the calendars they had for 2026 for 1999. They had two little small pocket calendars and then like a big calendar in there. So I thought that was neat. They had all different kind of design sets for that. So, but I didn't pick any up because I already got my calendar. And then they had those little wood boxes for $1.99. I didn't pick any of those up, but then they had I think that's like a bird feeder or something. I didn't pick that up either, but that might be good. Oh, there's these pens. I picked some of those up. These pens write really well, and they're just 99 cents. I really like those. I didn't pick up any of the Papermate ones, but I did pick up some of those Artesia oil-based markers, and those are pretty good as well. If you want to pick up some of those. The Sharpie is just, I think way overpriced. For like $7, $8, $9.99, something like that. And then there's these Mickey Mouse stickers that were brand new. I don't do Mickey Mouse or Disney stuff, so I did not pick those up. But I think those were just $1. And at the register, I was getting ready to check out, and I found this little Villains Advanced Coloring book. And it seems really, really neat. I mean, I don't do a lot of coloring like that, but I noticed a lot of people seem to like those type of things. So I thought I'd flip through it real quick. And then right next to it is something, what is that? Gothic coloring. So something similar, but that was the front and back pages as well there. I didn't pick that up either, but I don't remember how much those were, and I didn't see what it was. Let's see. Did I show it? No, I didn't show it. With some cute little doggies inside some pumpkins. And it was supposed to light up. I was trying to push the button to see if it lit up, but it did not light up. At least not that I could see. There was a candle there. And I can't see what that is. Oh, cupcake holders. And some kind of cake decorating thing. You could put like a scary looking pumpkin face on it. And then there was some Halloween decorations and things like that, which I don't do Halloween. Well, that's the end. Thank you.